What is going on with you guys, man? So today I want to talk to you guys about this goofy concept of being alpha, right? I think it's complete nonsense. So I made a video, I made a YouTube short about how, people that are really alpha, people that are really like that, they just move in the back and move in silence and just pull the strings in the back, kind of like a puppet master. Those are the people that make the world go round. Those are the people that make the real decisions, inside our country, inside our world, and they're like, oh no, silent alphas are called sigmas. And I'm like, oh, really? I'm like, what is going on lately? Like, I just don't like this whole alpha concept. Like, what is this all about? You're either real or you aren't. You're like that or you're not. You're either beneficial and a top performer and a person that takes pride in what they do, that has a good moral compass, a person that is, of quality, or you aren't, And it's okay if you aren't. We all have to start somewhere. I'm still working on it. I ain't nobody. Check my channel subs. Your boy's working on 600. Hit that like a sub button for me so I can work on that. But it's just really kind of strange how people are coming up here on these platforms, discouraging others, especially the younger generation who are just starting to get their life together and they're just starting to figure out how the world works. And I feel like this kind of comes from a sense of insecurity, because a lot of times these people that are speaking about alphas, they're always talking about women and how, women shouldn't start businesses, or how they don't want a woman that works, and that makes a lot of money, and how they don't need women to do that, and this. And it's just kind of weird because it's like, I feel like real alphas or real men that are secure, with themselves, that have self-esteem, that aren't like afraid of women or that don't hate women. Real men aren't worried about what women are doing. They really don't care. I mean, besides appreciating their company and their time and, developing a relationship with them, as far as like, their existence, it shouldn't bother or irritate you, and you definitely shouldn't waste this much time, on what they should not do, what they're doing wrong, what they're lacking. It's like, what's going on here? I just don't get it. And I feel bad for the women on this platform as well, because it's becoming a growing trend for them to kind of like low key beat up on women, kind of passive aggressively. Some people don't even try to hide it. They just, just start throwing verbal haymakers. It's like, bro, like you look like a clown, and you don't look like a real man. Real men don't belittle and break down women in public on social media or in private, real alphas, they sacrifice and help others, help others improve. They build others up. When they make it to the top, they bring the ladder down. That's what real alphas do, and they never include sacrifice. Some of the biggest alphas in my life, some of the greatest men that I've ever known, they always sacrifice, They help when they don't have to. They pick up the phone when they don't have to. They sacrifice what they have, their time, their energy, and their effort, when they could have just kept pushing and kept building their own business, kept building, whatever it is that they're doing in their spare time. But no, they put everything down to help you out. It could be a conversation. It could be financial. It could be time. It could be resources. It could be skill related. It could be so many different things, but they're helping. They never talk about that. In my opinion, real men help. Real men build. Real men sacrifice. Real men don't belittle women or men at that matter. I just don't get it. I just don't get it. If you guys want to explain to me what an alpha is, you either like that. I call it being like that, right? I'm like that. I feel like these dudes that are on social media, they're not like that. You meet them in person, they're all uncomfortable. They don't have their studio. They don't have their lights. I make videos in my car. I make videos in my bedroom. I make videos in my living room, in my dining room. I could do this wherever because I'm like that. Okay, I'm no better than you. Okay, you could be like that. All you gotta do is have a good moral compass, work hard, try to improve yourself, be nice to others. Ain't that hard? Nothing braggadocious. You ain't nothing to brag about. Keeping it 100 is not rocket science. But yet and still, like, people are having trouble telling the difference between the real and the fake. I don't know. I'm not talking trash, but it's just frustrating hearing these people. And this is why I make content, Be the change that you want to see, I didn't like where content was going, so I started my own channel for personal development, mentally, physically, and emotionally, because I feel like that's something people really lack, especially the mental and the emotionally, the mental aspect of it and the emotional aspect of it. People are really lacking. This coming from a person that had to relearn empathy a second time. I'm not perfect, right? I'm not throwing stones. I'm just telling you how it is. You guys have a good day. Please leave a comment below and support the page. I'll holler at y'all later. Peace.